For the past 6 months, I've been working on something. Something that can massively help creative business owners struggling with their marketing. 4 years ago when I started my business, I had a serious problem figuring out my marketing. And without going into the full drama, can you imagine how embarrassing and confusing that is for someone who does marketing? Yeah, I'm speaking my truth here, and I'm telling you that I live and breathe marketing, have worked in it for over 15 years, have been very successful. But when it came to my own creative business, I was a bit lost. I read a ton of books, downloaded a bunch of guides, signed up for courses, but none of them really hit the nail on the head for me. And as I spoke to fellow creative business owners, they felt the same way. But many of them had it so much worse because they didn't even have the benefit of my marketing know-how to provide them with some insight. And then, bam, it hit me. And 6 months ago, I had an epiphany. Like that time in Back to the Future when Doc Brown hit his head on the toilet seat and came up with the flux capacitor? Yeah, it was like that. I could use my marketing know-how to create a simple, easy to follow program that I can use to develop my marketing plan and then share it with fellow creative business owners. The result? The Marketing Clarity Coaching Program. And as you know, my faithful listener, I love helping people be better marketers. So I have also launched a completely free Marketing Clarity Facebook group. It's built specifically for creative business owners who want to be better marketers, and it's where I'll be sharing tips, strategies, and how-tos related to marketing, content creation, sales, and social media. I'd love to have you join us in there. So I've gone ahead and put the link to the Marketing Clarity Facebook group in this show's description. And speaking of that group, I recently hosted a live stream there, and this episode is the audio from that live stream. Now, even though the live stream was video, as one viewer put it, and I'm quoting directly, "You were dropping gold in that video," end quote. So I wanted to share it with you. I'm going to edit out some of the parts related to the live interaction and comments, but if after you listen to this, you want to learn more about my Marketing Clarity Coaching Program, go to tricycle-creative.com/clarity. That is tricycle-creative.com/clarity. And to make it easy, I've also put this in the show description. So now, let's dive into this episode where I'm going to be breaking down why traditional marketing plans don't work for creative business owners.
You're listening to Tripod, a podcast produced by Tricycle Creative to help safely navigate creative business owners through the worlds of digital marketing, strategic content creation, and business growth. Host Ross Erosion is a marketing consultant, content creator, and entrepreneur who brings you helpful tips, social media updates, inspiring interviews, and his own unique perspective on how to tell your story and grow your business. So if you're interested in being a better marketer, business owner, or creator, sit back, relax, and let's get pedaling.
Welcome to, not even technically, I guess officially, the first live stream right here in Marketing Clarity. I'm so thrilled you're here. If you don't know me, I am Ross Erosion, otherwise known as Ross Hero. I'm the founder and creator of Tricycle Creative and the father of Clarity. And today on this live stream, what I'm going to be talking about is why traditional marketing plans do not work for creative business owners. Now, before I jump in, let's just go through a couple quick things. Creative business owners, what does that mean? Is that you? Yeah, it's probably you. For me, it actually has two meanings. The first meaning is you are a creative and you own a business. Now, your business might not be creative. And I always feel bad from my bookkeeping and accounting friends, because I always use that as the example, where it's like, all right, if you're a bookkeeper, you have that, but you yourself are creative. You self-identify as creative. So you may be creative, and in the eyes of someone else, maybe your business is a little boring. That's okay. The other piece would be you own a creative business. So that could be graphic design, that could be websites, that could be a music school, whatever. Maybe you've struggled with marketing plans, struggled with how to get started. We're going to tackle all of that in this live stream. So let's bump over and let's take a look at this whole concept, right? Why traditional marketing plans don't work for creative business owners. Now, if you know me, if you've worked with me, you know I am a task-oriented person. I live and die by a to-do list. Everyone who works with me knows if I don't work it into my Asana, that's the software I use, I'm never going to get to it. I love having a plan. And if you checked out my kickoff inaugural live stream, I talked a lot about vision versus plan. We all can have these great visions of starting a business, right? We all can have these great ideas, if you will. And listen, I am an idea guy. I always joke with my wife that is who I am. I'm an idea guy, right? But ideas are commodity. Anyone can have an idea. Execution is not. What does that mean? It means anyone and everyone has 1,000 ideas, but actually getting shit done, pardon my French, putting down a plan, working the plan, there's a lot less people who do that. And that's where marketing plans can help you, right? But I can understand, appreciate, and recognize fully if you have struggled with this. So let's talk a little bit about, let's jump in here. Why I have a handful of reasons here why traditional marketing plans do not work for the creative business owner. So first reason why traditional marketing plans do not work for creative business owners. You don't know where to start. This is a classic situation of you don't know what you don't know. I mean, I think it is infinitely more complex, but I even compare this to like, all right, if someone were like, okay, Ross, go out and build a spaceship, I would be like, do I start with physics? Do I get jet fuel? Do I need to lease this? Where do I even, I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know, right? This is incredibly common. So the thing about that is you have this analysis paralysis. This happens a lot when I work with clients to help them with their marketing. And the thing about it is you have so many choices. We all love choices, right? Choices are great, but choice can be overwhelming. Now, I'm going to pin that for another live stream one day when we're talking about sales, where if you're presenting and you have way too many options, that can be super overwhelming. But it absolutely applies to marketing plans where you have no idea where to start. Where do you usually start when you do this? You start at Google and you get no shortage of results. And then you dig in and you're like, okay, I don't know. I don't know which one of these to kind of pick. Now that brings me to the second reason traditional marketing plans do not work for creative business owners. When you do your search, what you get is way too stiff, boring, and rigid as hell. This is really the differentiation between you and what I would say the normal business owner. You're a creative. You got that in your blood. You got that in your bones. It's in your DNA. So when you're presented with a solution, it's a little boring, it's a little stiff, it's going to be hard for you to slog through it. You're not going to be as motivated to get through it. And that is not to say that everything in life has to be like, oh, yay, rainbows, butterflies. But if there are real solutions that are put together that makes these complex, difficult, boring things, then why wouldn't you go with that? I remember doing that initial research. And you should also know, I have a business minor. I have learned everything I have known through being in positions and through my own, what I call voracious curiosity, through learning, through being hungry, through wanting to improve. But when I did that research, the Google search, if you will, for like marketing plan templates, oh my God. Traditional plans, a lot of them ask for tons of research. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that research isn't good, but holy hell, when you're just starting, you are going to just not be able to have forward progress because you are just getting slogged down in that. Now, why is that? It's because the premise of traditional marketing plans is that I'm going to type up this marketing plan. I'm going to type I'm going to print it out at Kinko's and I'm going to take it to the bank. And hey, old bank manager, I need a loan for this business. Guys, you know this. You're creative business owners. I don't think any of you did that. If you started your business or had to start your business going through the loan, I think so many creative business owners don't do that. They start it as a side hustle. They start to get some grips, if you will. They started to get their first clients. They started to get the confidence. And then it evolved into their full-time, into their more than part-time, into their passion. So traditional marketing plans, they're just not set up the way that you work, the way that you started your business. What's another reason? Why? Our third reason why traditional marketing plans don't work for creatives. You may not think you need it. And this is going back to when you started, maybe the start as a side hustle, something like that. You may not think you need it. And to be honest with you, you might be right when you start. But the best time, the absolute best time to do this stuff is when you start. Because if you wait and you do it a year or 2 years later, when you get through it, you're going to sit there and you're going to say, damn it, I wish I had this a year ago. I have so many clients who go through our clarity coaching call, more on that later, who say, this just helped. I had so many things swimming around in my brain, and this just really helped to get it on paper, right? And again, you might not actually need it. And if you don't need it when you start, awesome. But if you want to grow in meaningful ways, it's important. I have also been someone throughout my career that has addressed problems before they are right in my face. Okay? And I think that's something that as a creative business owner, you should be aware of, right? Is thinking forward. You're the captain of this business. We'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But looking, getting that spyglass out and looking forward, looking down, looking into your future. What are some things I want to do? What are some challenges I think I may have? And that's where having a plan can help you navigate or plan for those types of things. It probably comes as no surprise to you that Instagram is the favorite social media platform among creative business owners. Instagram also continues to find new and interesting ways for small businesses to generate revenue, promote their products, their service, their expertise. But Instagram does have a major limitation: external links. They won't work in your captions, and you can only use them in stories if you have a large follower count. Sure, they give you link in bio, but that's just one link. Problem solved with Solo.to. Solo.to is one bio link for everything. When you create a solo.to account, you can showcase tons of links for your business. And if you're a creator like me, you can even embed music, videos, and podcasts right there on Instagram from your favorite platforms. Want to see solo.to in action? Head on over to Tricycle Creative's Instagram account at HelloTricycle and click the link in our bio. Solo.to offers a free plan to get you started, and you can upgrade for as little as $1 a month. Use the referral link in this episode's description and in the show notes, and you can save 10% off any upgrade package within 48 hours of signing up. Solo.to. It's one bio link for everything. So the last reason why traditional marketing plans do not work for creative business owners. You're relying on someone else. And I want to talk about this. This is important. What I don't want to sit here and pretend is that you need to be exactly the master and have hands-on in everything that your business does. I mean, I'll tell you, like when I got my LLC, I didn't do that myself. I did have the luxury and ability. Like I just did it through LegalZoom. When I needed a business tax or someone to do my taxes for my business, I knew that was something that I was not going to be able to do. That does not mean I did not do research, that I don't know the questions to ask, that I don't understand and can give vision, can give the plan, can give, hey, here's where I want to go. Hey, ask informed questions. Okay? Do not misunderstand. Hiring people to help you with things, that is a good thing. But the problem is that this can be the easiest option. And I'm going to go all the way back to you don't know what you don't know. If you think the solution is only solved by hiring someone to do it, and you then don't have to do anything with it, you are wrong. You are the captain of your ship. If you don't know how the proverbial boat works or anything like that, how are you going to be expected to actually captain the ship? And when it comes to your marketing, if you don't know or understand the basics, the goals, take part in goal setting for your own business, how can you even then hire someone who's going to help you? Going all the way back to you don't know what you don't know. If you don't know what you don't know, there are a lot of people in marketing and digital marketing that are going to talk a good game with fancy, fluffy words. And you're going to be like, this guy knows totally what he's talking about. But you're not going to know. You're not going to know because they're using big fancy word reach and engagement and CTR. And you're not going to know what any of that means. And you're not going to be able to effectively work with, communicate with, or even guide that person you hire. You have to at least be a participant, and you have to understand the basics and foundations so that you can be, again, a participant, so that you can ask informed questions and that you can properly articulate the direction you want your business to go. So these are the main reasons why. And that just brings me to the Marketing Clarity Coaching Program. So what that is, what I put together, it's a 10-week coaching program. I have built this thing based on all of these premises and challenges and obstacles for creative business owners. Because you know what? I went through it myself. This is a safe zone. This is a safe space. I will speak my truth to you all day long. I struggled with putting together a marketing plan. Do you know how humbling that kind of is, considering that I am a marketing guy? And when it came to doing my own thing with myself, I struggled with it. It was very real. So those of you out there who are struggling with this, you are not alone. There is not shame to be put upon this. This is a very common thing. So the Clarity Coaching Program, like I said, it's a 10-week program. And what I will do, or what I do in it, is walk you through the main issues of building a marketing plan. We're going to address customer clarity. So getting straight on who your customers are, their avatars, what their needs are, what their problems are. We're going to get straight on company clarity, who you are, your value that you bring to the market, your brand identity. And finally, we're going to talk about and get straight on content clarity. A lot of you, when you join this group, you mentioned struggling with creating content, knowing what to create, having time to create it, not knowing what. Check the boxes, baby. By the end of the Clarity program, you will have hundreds of content ideas and opportunities, and even ways of how you're going to be able to do that. The Clarity program, it's easy. It's step by step. I'm with you along the whole way. And creative business owners of any experience and marketing level, they can do it. It is simple. It is not stiff and boring. It is something you need. And it allows you to be able to guide your business in a productive way, whether it is just you, whether you're a solopreneur, or whether you have marketing, people, contractors, staff, part-time, your second cousin who helps you with social media and during the summer, whatever it may be. It will help you with all of that. So until next time, I encourage you to do this mantra that I have. And if you're familiar with me, you know where I'm going. My company's Tricycle Creative. I want to be there to help you and be the training wheels on your marketing. One day you'll outgrow us and we'll take the training wheels off and we'll help you in another way. Or you'll help yourself and you won't need us, which is the best success story of all. And until then, I encourage you to keep pedaling.
Thanks for listening to Tripod. Be sure to subscribe and rate the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Stitcher, or wherever you listen. For show notes and past episodes, go to tripodpodcast.com. Connect with Tricycle Creative on social media at Hello Tricycle and learn more about how we can help you with your marketing at tricycle-creative.com.